Rachel, will you please stop this? What kind of a wife are you for being that useless? Huh? What is it all of a sudden? You know what I'm talking about. You can't even do a decent job of housework, and you can't even take care of our son. So I'm ashamed of you as a wife. I am making efforts in my own way, but can you point out something specific? Something specific? When will you learn to be more like a wife? I have to help you out every time I go to your house. You're completely useless. I'm sorry, Ashley. I'll be more careful. Being careful isn't enough. Really? Are you even trying in the first place? It doesn't look that way to me at all. I am trying very hard. Based on your suggestions, I will improve. Very hard? You really think you're trying very hard? At least it's meaningless if it doesn't show the result. I feel sorry for my son, really. I will make more effort for Jason, so please give me some time to improve. Give you some time? That's just not enough. If I don't give you stricter guidance, he will be unhappy. Rachel, you are not trying hard enough. Your housework is half-hearted, and you are not doing anything right. I am sorry. Can you tell me which part is lacking? First of all, your cooking is the problem. Your food tastes and looks bad. They don't taste good to anyone. I will be careful with the seasoning of the food. If you could tell me what seasoning you like, I will use it. Then cleaning. Do you clean every corner of the room properly? There's a lot of dust left behind. I will clean more carefully. If there's anything I have overlooked, please point it out to me. Your cleaning is really lousy. I'd like to go over there and clean it myself. Who do you think would approve of a wife like that? I'm really sorry. I will be more careful and thorough. Also, taking care of my son is a problem. You should support him better. I feel sorry for my son because you are unreliable. I understand. If you can't provide true support, then you can't be husband and wife, can you? Yes, I will work harder to better understand Jason's tastes and habits. Think of this as your last chance, and do it well. Yes. It's been a little while, but have you grown as a wife? Well, I can't expect much from you. Ashley, you don't have to say it in such a terrible way. Because it's true. I can't help it. Useless wife like you don't have to come for Christmas. You told me to make sure to attend the Christmas party every year, didn't you? I was looking forward to it too, and you said that was my duty as a wife. In the public mind, right? People say that, but not in your case. To be honest, you coming over is just a distraction. I understand. I'll let Jason know that I won't be going home for Christmas this year. But what will he think? I know you understand, but he can come home, okay? It's important for him to spend time with his family. Oh, so you are saying that I am the only one who will not be coming over. Does that mean I am not approved as a family member? That's right. You are not my family, so you are not allowed in the house. The only one who can come home is my son. And you make everyone tense when you're around. Oh, so that's what you meant. To be honest, I was surprised, but I understand. To be clear, I feel sorry for you, so I didn't tell you directly. I'm sorry, but a little insight would be nice. You made yourself very clear. Rather, I would prefer you'd be clear. I was trying to be nice to you, but what's with that attitude? Can't you just accept it a little more honestly? But how do I explain it to Jason? How can I convince him? That's how much you should think with your own mind, which is lacking. If you don't have the ability to think for yourself, you'll never progress. I don't understand. Can you please advise me how exactly I should explain this? Just tell him that you're useless and disturbed by attending the Christmas party every year. Just tell him that you won't be attending in the future. I think I'm doing exactly what you told me to do, but it doesn't seem to be going well. It's not enough to think you are doing well. You have to do it before I tell you to do it. Can't you even understand? Even when I take the initiative, you complain. How can I satisfy you? Your way of doing things is no good. No matter what you do it half-heartedly, so no one is satisfied. You need to think more about what you're doing. Your husband, Brian, praises me and thanks me every time. Is he too kind to me? Brian is a kind man, so he can't say it clearly. That man is always so careful, but he wants you to notice. Besides, he says he looks forward to see us visit every year. I don't think he's lying. It's time you realize that he is saying that out of concern. He doesn't really mean it. You have to be a little more understanding. I don't think he thinks that way. I want to believe his words. In fact, he says he can't rest when strangers come over, you know. He really wants to spend time alone with his family. Did he say that? I don't believe that. Of course. We both think so. That's why I'm asking you not to come over. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Besides, Jason wants to come home alone, but he feels sorry for you. He's a really sweet boy. You should feel for him. Did he tell you that too? I've never heard that kind of talk before. I know even if he doesn't say it, because I'm his mother. There's a special connection that mothers understand. That's something you wouldn't understand. You're right. I don't think I'd understand if you didn't tell me, right? I've never felt that special connection. I know, because there is a genuine connection that you, a stranger, don't have. The bond between a mother and her son is something you don't have to put into words to understand. It's an amazing connection, isn't it? I don't believe that for a second. What's with that tone? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I'm so tired of talking to you. I'm really sick of it. I agree, but this is also a family bonding experience, isn't it? Anyway, Jason is coming home this year, that's it. Understood. I'll talk to him about it. This Christmas, for the first time in several years, all the relatives will get together. I see. Everyone's bringing their grandchildren. Kids are so cute, aren't they? What? You are so easygoing. Hurry up and give me a grandchild who looks just like Jason. Children are a gift. I've always wondered, are you possibly infertile? I don't know. I haven't had any tests or anything. You've been married for 3 years now. You must be infertile. Even if I was infertile, it doesn't mean it's only a woman's problem. Are you trying to say that Jason has a problem? I don't want you to blame me for everything. You just keep making excuses. Do your role as a wife. Is it my role to have children? That's all you can do now, isn't it? That's too much, no matter how much you want it. You know that, but I don't want a wife who can't have children. I will do my best. Please don't just say the words, but also act properly. I understand. You're such a useless person. I'll give you a chance to make up for it. Chance? I'm planning to have a banquet every day during Christmas, so give me $2,000. That's too much money, and I'm a housewife. I don't have that kind of money. You worked before you got married. You had savings from that time, didn't you? I have a little, but it's impossible. You didn't save much anyway. Even if I had money, $2,000 is difficult. You have no right to say no. Just give me the money. Then I'll talk to Jason and decide. Wait a minute. You don't have to bother telling him. The amount is so large, as I said. I can't make the decision on my own. So, why don't you just take it out of your savings and there will be no problem? That's impossible. You really are a useless wife. You demand too much from me. What are you talking about? I've only asked for simple things. All you've asked for is impossible. Then it's time for me to move in with you and educate you properly. Please don't do that. I'm so stressed out. I don't know what to do. So you don't have the right to say no. I'll teach you how to be a wife. I'll pass. I shouldn't have let Jason marry this woman. Even if you regret it, it's too late now. I wonder why he chose such a wife. Jason is in love with me. It's not too late for you to get on my good side. Why? Because I'm going to show Jason reality this Christmas. You're talking like you're going to brainwash him. This is a kind of brainwashing. It's called mind controller. You mean mind control? It doesn't matter. You really are a cheeky wife, aren't you? You were saying the wrong thing, so I corrected you. The way you say it is so hateful. If you're my daughter-in-law, act like one. I'm sorry. I'll be careful. I don't care. Just be prepared. Finally, the long-awaited Christmas. It seems like the world is overflowing with happiness. Of course, so am I. What will you do, alone and lonely? I'm going to clean the house. You don't have to clean the house. Why not? Because Jason will never go back to that house ever again. Don't say random things. By the time Christmas is over, you'll have decided to get a divorce. I'm going to make it very clear that you can't take it anymore. Can't you see how much your presence is a burden on his heart? He is stressed out by your presence at his most critical time. On what basis are you saying that? He has never said anything like that, and I think we are doing well. Just because you say so does not mean that our relationship is going bad. What exactly are you saying is the problem? I can tell from looking at him, because he always seems to be in pain when he is with you. I can tell by the look on his face that he's obviously stressed. You just don't realize it, but he's always holding back. I think it is because you say terrible things to me. When I am stressed, he senses it too. Isn't it because you're trying to get us divorced? You don't understand anything. It is that attitude you talk back to me is the problem. Can't you be more honest and submissive? If you did, It would be much easier for everyone. Your presence is making the home atmosphere worse. Besides, he said he would be home as soon as possible, so I'll be waiting for him. He promised to come home early, so don't worry about us. I am looking forward to his return. Poor Rachel. You have no idea how much of disturbance you're causing. It's really pathetic. From now on, I will take care of Jason, so you don't have to worry about him. He doesn't need you anymore. I understand. Then, as long as you take care of him, I will spend my time in peace. I'm sure he'll feel at ease if he can rely on you to take care of him. What's going on? Explain it to me. What did you say to Jason? What is it? Is there a problem? He told me he was going to break off the relationship with me. That boy would never say such a thing, so you must have said something to him. What happened? I can't believe he would say such a thing. Can you tell me in detail why he said that? He got angry all of a sudden. I don't understand why. I'm surprised that he could get that angry. I don't think he would get angry over nothing. Did you say something to him? Did you say what you usually say to me? When I told him about you, he suddenly became angry. I just told everyone how useless you are. Is that so bad? So you said something bad about me. Isn't that what made him angry? You said bad things about me and that's why he got angry with you. I didn't say anything bad about you. I just told everyone the facts. I told them how useless you are and how you don't contribute to the family. Why is that bad? If he is angry, you must have said some pretty terrible things. He is usually calm and doesn't get angry easily. Did you say something really terrible? I don't remember what I said anymore, but that mild-mannered boy yelled at me. Everyone was surprised. I've never seen him get that angry. My daughter-in-law is infertile and useless. That's what you said, right? What? You told him that I'm bullying you, which is a lie, didn't you? He got angry because you said that. What are you talking about? I just told him the truth. It seems you were saying it with an impassioned performance. And crying too. Who told you that? I heard it from Jason. He told me everything. That's a lie. Don't say random things. As soon as he got out of your house, he called me and reported it to me. He told me everything that you said. That boy? It seems that your acting was so good that everyone was almost fooled. That's right. And yet, he suddenly got mad at me and then ruined it. I had shown him the text between you and me beforehand, so he was all ready to get angry. How dare you? This year, I told him to attend the Christmas party alone, and he asked me why. But that doesn't mean you had to show the text. I thought it would be faster if he sees it. That was the worst thing you could have done. So he got angry and went there, even though he wasn't planning to go. Why? He wanted to know how you would try to brainwash him. Don't be silly. I didn't think you would try to unbrainwash him by saying bad things about me. So I didn't badmouth you. I told him the truth. I never bullied you, did I? You're doing it right now. You deserve it, don't you think? I don't like that kind of attitude. Also, in case you're wondering, it seems that Jason sent the text between you and me to his relatives. Don't do that! Who did he send it to? I don't know. Ask him. Most of my relatives are gossips. I have no idea. Then I guess you'll have to give up. Besides, I can't get in touch with him. Speaking of which, he said he's going to block you because you keep contacting him. I'm his mother. He can't tolerate anyone who speaks ill of someone he cares about. That's a lie. You're ruining my family. What are you going to do about it? You've ruined everything. Everything we have built has gone to waste. Without you, we would have had a more peaceful and happy family time. Everything has been ruined because of you. I didn't do anything. I think you're causing your own problems. Before you blame me, please look back at your own actions. Think about how much your words and actions are affecting those around you. You're not family, so don't do anything unnecessary. Everyone would be happier without you. We don't need someone who disturbs the harmony of the family. It's your own fault that you are not accepted as part of the family. You are the one who is not family. Huh? If you don't consider others family, I don't consider you family either. Family is about mutual respect and support. If you don't understand that, then you are not part of the family. What a thing to say! Apologize! You have no right to say that. If you don't apologize, I will never forgive you. Please stop being a child. Jason is an adult now. Please don't interfere in his life. He has his own life. We will build our own lives, so please understand. Shut up! Just do something about it. Just do what I tell you to do and everything will be fine. Trust my experience and knowledge. I am no longer your concern, so do whatever you want yourself. You must solve your own problems. I will protect my family and will not follow your instructions. My husband has told me that he will get a divorce. Everyone will be happier without you. He's not happy with you either. Brian took our side after all. He's looking forward to our child. He understands us and is warm and welcoming. What? I had already told him that we are actually going to have a baby. He was very happy and celebrated with us. Why didn't you tell me? No one wants to tell someone who calls me infertile. It really hurts when people say things like that. Anyway, you did a great job. Which gender are you having? We are expecting a boy. Your husband is really looking forward to it. That's great, Rachel. I knew you would produce an heir. It sure cheers you up. Well, well, well. Let's go shopping for clothes for my grandchild together sometime. Then, will you apologize to me for everything you've done? Why would I apologize? You said I was infertile, didn't you? It doesn't matter anymore. Rather than that, the two of you should come here now. We will never go over there again. What do you mean? If that's the case, I don't need you. So give me my grandson and Jason. I would have forgiven you if you had shown remorse, but I've run out of patience. You should just shut up and obey me. From now on, we will never see you. Wait a minute. Let's both calm down. Goodbye. A few months have passed since the incident. Ashley continued to behave the same way toward his family and relatives. Finally, all the relatives gave up on her. No one listened to her anymore, and even her husband, Brian, abandoned her. Finally, Ashley was divorced and evicted from her home. She now lives alone in a small apartment. Isolated from others, she has had time to reflect on her mistakes. I don't know how she feels about this, but at least she doesn't interfere with us anymore. It's a relief. Meanwhile, our child is growing up well, and we are happy every day. With Ashley's interference gone, we feel truly at ease. With the help of Brian, I will continue to make every effort to ensure that our family can live in peace.